Good morning. Welcome to your daily operations weather briefing at 8:15. We have some foggy conditions out there this morning, but just as of 8 o'clock, the fog is starting to burn off. I do expect the fog to continue to burn off, as well as the low clouds as we move into late morning into the afternoon hours. And we should see a period of partly cloudy skies for this afternoon, as well as southwesterly winds. Now allow for the temperatures to get up into the upper 60s to lower 70s across the Delmarva Peninsula today. Some locations in the inland portions of the Delmarva Peninsula should see temperatures in the mid-70s today. We'll have an upper level disturbance moving towards the region for the afternoon hours, and with the daytime heating, we're expecting seeing some showers pop up across the region, and even a slight chance of a thunderstorm for the late afternoon and evening hours today. Looking at our surface analysis, as of 9Z this morning, we had a area low pressure that's at the surface, fairly weak over North Carolina. It's a more potent upper level disturbance over that region. We have a weak surface boundary extending across the Virginia-North Carolina border. Had a warm front starting to move through our region with that fog this morning, indicated here by some weak troughs and some convection and shower activity off the coast this morning. Not going to see any chances of rainfall until we get to the afternoon hours today with this upper level disturbance and weak area of surface low pressure moving towards our region. Looking at our surface observations this morning, as well as our infrared satellite and radar, you can see the heavier rainfall that missed the region last night just off the coast. Also seeing some heavier rainfall north and west of the region, so we kind of got dry slotted last night as that frontal boundary and disturbance moved over the region. Seeing temperatures warm this morning into the upper 50s. Just the past few minutes we saw temperatures rise 2 to 3 degrees here at Wallops as that sun did come out briefly with the fog starting to burn off a little bit. You guys see our winds out of the southeasterly component this morning turning southwesterly this afternoon, and with that southwest wind off the land we should see temperatures warming quickly and nicely for this afternoon, seeing temperatures in the mid 60s to lower 70s across the region. Going to have this rain shower activity that's currently across western portions of North Carolina and Virginia starting to move towards our region for this afternoon. Looking at our HER or high res model this morning, this is our derived reflectivity. This is going to kind of give us an indication of what could happen this afternoon. Moving into the noontime hour, could see a brief light rain shower across the central portions of the Delmarva Peninsula, but moving on towards the late afternoon into the evening hours, we'll have our best chance of some rainfall and possibly a thunderstorm as that upper level disturbance moves through the region, and those chances of showers could linger till about midnight tonight. Looking at our current weather as of 8 a.m. this morning, we had overcast deck at 300 feet, 5-mile statute visibility, some mist out there, wind at a 190 azimuth out of the south-southwest at 5 knots, 59-degree temperature with relative humidity at 93%. Looking at our risk chart for today, we'll have our ceilings red this morning, as we already had that as of 8 a.m. I'm going to see those lower ceilings in and out of the region for this morning and finally burning off. We move in the late morning into the early afternoon hours. I'm going to see chance of precipitation, pick up. We move after 1500 local today, and then we'll see a chance of some showers and thunderstorms after 1600 local, especially moving into about 1700 to 2200 local today. We'll have our best chance of thunderstorms at a 20% chance, and that's why we have a yellow here for our thunderstorms during that time period. I'll move into the overnight time period. As I mentioned, that upper level disturbance will move away from the region, and that will provide us with northwesterly winds behind the system, a little bit gusty at times for the overnight hours, gusting to 17 to 18 knots. That'll keep our low temperature just a bit more than it could be at 52 degrees for our low into Thursday morning. Looking at our 24-hour terminal forecast, we'll have that lower ceilings and fog in and out of the region until about 10 o'clock, and then after 10 o'clock we'll see a broken deck at 800 feet, overcast deck at 1500 feet, could be broken at 1500 feet at times as well, and we'll have a likely scenario, we'll have reduced visibilities until about noon. And after noon today we'll have a broken deck at 1,000 feet, broken deck at 4,000 feet, broken deck at 25,000 feet. Likely scenario, we just have some partly cloudy skies. And then after 3 o'clock this afternoon, we'll have a chance of showers, 15% chance of thunderstorms, and then a 20% chance from 1,700 local to 2,200 local with those thunderstorms possibly popping up over the region. And then tonight we'll have just some decreasing cloudiness, and especially in the mid and lower levels. As we move into tomorrow morning, we'll just have abundance of upper level cirrus cloudiness ahead of the next system that will be approaching our region for Friday morning. But by Thursday at 8 o'clock local time period, we'll have a broken deck at 20,000 feet, overcast deck at 25,000 feet. Looking at Thursday into Friday, Thursday will be partly to mostly cloudy and pleasant, a high of 68 degrees. Thursday night, mostly cloudy to overcast, a chance of rain showers and a slight chance of a thunderstorm, a low of 51 degrees. We have yellows for precip, winds, and ceilings. And for Friday, we'll have mostly cloudy skies, a chance of showers, a slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning and early afternoon, then partly to mostly cloudy in the late afternoon evening, a high of 66 degrees on Friday. Yellow for precip and for winds on Friday. This system on Thursday and Friday is really being poorly modeled by the models. Right now it does look like the low pressure system should move over or just west of our region, and the actual track of that area low pressure for Thursday night into Friday is going to play a big key into our forecast of whether we have any instability built over the region for Friday morning, as well as stronger winds and possibly warmer temperatures on Friday. So we'll keep an eye on this forecast for Thursday into Friday and nail out the details as we get closer to that date. That's going to wrap up the forecast this morning for our 8:15 daily operations weather brief. We'll be back at 10 a.m. to look at the next 7 days.